have a new series here on my channel and I'm pretty excited about it. Now the inaugural video, which is obviously going to be today's video, I am putting up on Sunday, but moving forward I plan to upload this video every Saturday morning and I am going to call it the Saturday 6. What on earth am I talking about here? Well, my channel is pretty heavy on the candle content and I sprinkle in a little bit of beauty, and so I thought this would be a fun way where I can kind of give you guys some real-time mini reviews, I guess, of products that I have been using over the past week. And so I thought, well, why 6? Well, besides the alliteration fact, I thought I could choose 3 candles and 3 beauty products, so that way I'm kind of like evenly split here on, you know, the niches that my channel covers. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I am 38 years old. I like to talk about candles and beauty, like I just mentioned here on my channel. So if you find yourself wanting to stick around for more of my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you get out of here. And also to my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back, and give me a thumbs up button if you like the concept of this video. I wanted to do this video particularly for my candle reviews because what I realized is that I have a large candle collection, and while I want to do a dedicated review on every single candle that comes into my collection, the challenge that I find is that it's difficult to get to that halfway burn point very quickly, especially with certain brands like Kringle or Yankee. Some of their wax formulas burn a little bit more slowly, and I don't just want to be throwing out reviews to you after one burn saying like, hey, run out and get this. The other challenge also comes when sometimes the product sells out, or with a vast collection, sometimes by the time I get to that point, because I've been rotating through so many candles, now that candle that I was planning to review is now no longer, it's no longer the hot ticket item and it's irrelevant, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So I thought this would be a way where I can tell you, hey, these are 3 candles that I've been burning this week. This is how they've been performing for me. And then you can go ahead and make a decision from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into these products. The first candle that I am going to talk about, because we just celebrated New Year's Day / New Year's Eve. Fun fact, I still have to take down my Christmas decor. That is on the agenda for this weekend. But the first candle that I wanted to talk about that I've been burning this week is Homeworx Black Tie. Now, this is no longer available on the homeworx.shop website. It may be showing up in your TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. And if you tend to like boozy notes, you might like this candle. So the scent notes on this are patchouli, aged bourbon, Palo Santo, and smoked vanilla bean. Patchouli, you know, that note can scare off a lot of people because they think dirty hippie. That's not really the note that I get from this. When I smell this candle, it's very sophisticated. It's not men's cologne type. You do get a little bit of that booziness of the bourbon in here. But I have to tell you guys, this is a beautiful candle. Now, upon first burn, I'm gonna let you guys know, I was really disappointed with the first burn. I could barely smell it, and I had it out in my open concept living room. If you're new here, my home is 1,700 square feet. It is a single story open concept ranch style. I could barely smell it in my living room. The next night, I decided to burn it in my bedroom here, where you guys are seeing me film, and it was much better. So what I found was that the second and third burns I did here in my bedroom. Now I burn these for about 3 hours each. You can see from the wax pool that it's kind of a little bit weird around the edges there. But I would say that the strength and throw on this one, it performs better in my closed concept bedroom. So I would say the strength of this one is about a 6. Throw of maybe about a 5. It's not going to be a room filler. It's not going to be a large room filler. Now this is only a 3-wick candle, so I suppose that expectation is okay with me. I would like to smell this one throughout my house because let me tell you, this is just a very sexy type of scent. I hope if you have small children in the room that word wasn't too risque for them, but very lovely scent. I really, really love this one. Also, if you are a luxury fragrance purchaser or buyer, this scent is extremely similar to Lofco New York's White Maple Bourbon. I'm not sure if that one is still available on their site. I picked that one up back in October at Blue Mercury. That scent and this scent, pretty much, I mean, I'm sure if I were to look at the scent notes, they are probably a little bit different from one another, but to my nose, just on cold sniff and even upon burn, they smell the same to me. So lovely, lovely scent. Going to keep burning this one. It's a beautiful nighttime candle. A beauty product that I have been using a lot this week, and quite frankly, this has been kind of a beauty staple for me, is this Bobbi Brown, what is this, long wear cream shadow stick. Now, I am not really one to wear shadow sticks. My eye looks, or I would say the shape of my eyes doesn't really allow for me to do like a one and done eyeshadow look. I mean, I guess I could try it, but I've never liked it when I do it. So how do I use this shadow stick? Well, this is in the shade Moonstone. Now this is a very kind of light champagne, sparkly type of eyeshadow stick, I guess. It's creamy, it's long lasting. I love to apply this in the inner corner of my eye for an inner corner highlight. This is pretty much the one that goes with every eyeshadow look that I do, whether it's warm, whether it's cool, whether it's bright and vibrant like today, or I'm going for a more neutral look. I have been reaching for this over and over. The lasting power is very good right here in the inner corner of my eye. Would highly, highly recommend this product. All right, let's talk about another candle. A candle that I had shown you in my Bath & Body Works haul is the Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla and Hot Cocoa and Cream. Now, when this video goes up, I'm not sure if the SAS is still going on with Bath & Body Works, and I believe that this is one that you might only be able to find in store. I don't even know if you'll be able to find it anymore, but if you do have it in your collection, you might want to break it out. So this one, I have been burning in the mornings. It pairs very beautifully. So I'm going to tell you how I've been burning it. I've been burning this one on one area of my house, and then I will have Homeworx Cinnamon French Toast and then Hot Cider Donut going in some other rooms. And the three of them together just complement one another so well. This scent is in the realm of that hot cider donut. If you're familiar with that scent, there is a donut note to this. Sorry, I should probably tell you what the scent notes are on it. It's decadent milk chocolate, ground cinnamon, vanilla bean with natural essential oils. I will say that this is not so much of a, you get a little bit of touch of that cinnamon in here. I don't get a heavy cocoa note, although upon burn, there is a slight faint chocolate note that does come out. I do kind of smell the blend here. There's a creaminess to this, but there is kind of that, I don't want to call it like frothy milk, because that sounds like it would be sour. The vanilla bean, that's probably more what it is. Like, it's not vanilla, it's the vanilla bean in here. This smells beautifully. I think I mentioned that one of my kids smelled this and they're like, oh, it smells like Disneyland. It does. It's just a beautiful morning scent. The burn on it has been pretty good for me. As you can see by the B-roll that I inserted there, I'm not having any wick issues with it. Now, one thing I will say is that I do not trim these wicks at all. I have not I've been burning it plenty. I have not been trimming these wicks or the Homeworx wicks at all, because I'm finding that when I don't trim the wicks, they tend to get puny wick syndrome less often. So, and I'm even somebody that, like, I didn't even trim my wicks. You guys, it's Friday, pre-filming. It's the end of the week, running out of words. I am finding though that by not trimming the wicks, they're burning better. And I'm not even somebody who would trim my wicks very shortly or very short, but I would still end up with that problem. So if you are having issues with puny wicks, as hard as it is, try to avoid trimming the wicks. Strength and throw on this one so far has been pretty good. I would say, you know, Bath & Body Works, for the most part, a lot of their candles, I don't have issues with strength and throw. This one has been, I would say, a solid 7 for both strength and throw. I've really been enjoying it. And if you happen to run across it and you like the scent, go ahead and pick it up. A beauty product that I have been liking this week are these Pixie Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. I picked these up a couple of months ago. I think they were on like 40% off or something like that at Ulta, and I was looking for an under eye alternative for depuffing. Previously, one of my favorites is the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim, but those are pretty expensive, and you only get like 5 pairs or 6 pairs for $25. That's a pretty hefty price tag. So I had gotten a few of those sent to me in, as gift with purchase or something like that, and I really liked them, but again, I didn't want to pay that price tag, and I saw these on sale and that they had good reviews on them, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. Now they are kind of like a slimy gel consistency, and I thought, oh boy, I'm going to put these on and they're just going to slide right off of my face, but much to my surprise, I actually really have not experienced that. They do stay put for me pretty well. Now I will say that when I'm getting up in the morning, I put these on. I'll usually make my tea, sit down, do my Bible study. So it's usually, I'm not working out in them or running around doing chores in my house. I'm still staying pretty, I don't want to say immobile, but I'm not moving around a lot. And these have been very beneficial because the last 2 weeks, heck, 3 weeks, I would say, our schedule has been all off, so we've been going to bed a lot later, but there have been a couple of mornings that I've had to get up a little bit earlier, and it's quite evident that my eyes are a little bit puffy, and I have just really been liking these. So if you happen to see these go on sale, I would say pick them up. I think that there are 30 pairs in this, so I feel like that's a pretty good deal. I think that these are sold at like Target as well. I got these at Ulta, but they're pretty easily accessible and I would recommend them. All right, my last candle that I am going to talk about today is the Kringle Candle Winter Wonder. Now, this candle is in their 3-wick soy formula, 100% soy. I need to clarify that because they are trying to clearance out their 3-wick soy blend candles, and I've heard that those do not burn as well as the 100% soy formula. And this is in a cute little snowman packaging. Spoiler alert, I did go ahead and pick up another one of these during the Kringle sale. I'm not sure if it will still be going on as this video goes live, but it has been going on for the last 2 weeks after Christmas. But this scent, oh, I love this one. The scent notes on this, the top notes are fir, evergreen, and ozone. The middle notes are grapefruit and balsam, and the bottom notes are evergreen and cedarwood. Now, I will tell you that if you are familiar with Homeworx Snow-Tipped Pine and you like that scent, give this one a try because I feel like they are cousins to one another. I really enjoy it. This is a very nice, it's a cool tree note. It's not warm tree note, but this one is very nice for the month of January. I think especially, this week we had unusually cloudy weather almost all week. That's unusual for us in Arizona, but it was perfect. And it's also a beautiful, I would say, palette cleansing type of candle. And by that, I mean, if you have burned something early, or not burned, clearly I burn a lot of candles. Well, maybe if you've burned food, but if you have been cooking food that maybe has some heavy, like cumin, or I'm thinking of when I made Mexican food earlier this week. This is a nice candle to light afterwards to kind of clear the air a little bit. It brings a little bit of freshness in here. Absolutely love this one. As you can see, well, you can't really see it right now, but the burn has been flawless on it. These soy candles do typically get that little bit of, I don't even know what it's called in the middle here. It looks like it's like crumbling or something like that, but all of my 100% soy candles from Kringle have done that, and it hasn't been any issue for me. Strength and throw on this one has been a solid, I would say this is probably one of the stronger 3-wick candles that I have tried out from them. Strength on this one, I would say, is about an 8. Throw has also been about a 7, and their 2-wick formula, typically the throw on that is about a 5 for me. So I would say that if you want a little bit of an increased strength and throw moving forward, I would, if the 3-wick 100% soy is available in the fragrance that you're looking for, I would say to go with that option. Although the 2 wicks are very nice, the labels are a little bit different and they're equally as good. All right, Last beauty product that I am going to talk about here is one that I gave just a quick mini review on over on my Instagram Instagram feed. If you're following me over there, then you may have already seen my thoughts about this. But this is the highly hyped new release of Makeup by Mario. This is the Surreal Skin foundation. I am wearing it in the shade 9W. Now I am wearing it today. I have had this foundation for a little over a week. It is very nice. I will say that the claim that it is very skin-like is true. I do believe that it looks like my skin, but with a glow. So that's where the caveat might be, because I have normal to oily skin. Now, if you have dry skin, I have a feeling that you might like this a little bit better. Now, if you have oily skin and you still like that glow, then you probably will also like this. I find that when I am in lighting like this right here, it looks absolutely stunning. However, when I am out in direct sunlight, I will actually even include a picture right here of one that I took right in front of the window with direct sunlight on me. And in that picture, you will see just how glowy this foundation is. It can be borderline disco ball greasy if you have oily skin. I said in that little mini review that this is a foundation that I love for the winter time. It is probably not going to be one that I reach for in the summer, just because my skin creates its own glow in the summertime. My oil production does increase with the heat, but right now, it's been pretty nice for me. Do I think that it's earth-shattering and you need to run out and buy it? No, and to be honest with you, it may be one that I will probably moving forward either mix with a more mattifying foundation, say like NARS Soft Matte or Estee Lauder Double Wear, or if I wear it on its own like I am today, I absolutely find that I have to pair it with a mattifying primer, and I set it with a more matte powder, meaning I set it today with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. That's a mouthful, because it gives me a little bit more of a matte finish, whereas like I wouldn't use the Hourglass Veil with this, because then I feel like I would just be absolutely way too glowy. Lasting power is pretty good. I find that it does not sink into any fine lines or wrinkles. I don't have any procedures done on my face. This is my natural face right here. This is also my hair in like the little crimpy thing. We're going for the Stevie Nicks vibe today. Actually, it's second day hair, but anyways, yeah, what you see is what you get here with me. But I would say that the shade match finder on Sephora was pretty accurate for me. It might be a shade, I don't want to say a shade, but maybe a slightly dark for me here in the winter, but I would honestly rather just go a little bit darker and carry it down my neck as opposed to being too light, because I do find that that makes me look ghostly, I guess. But yeah, the shade finder, I put in 2 matches for my NARS foundation and Estee Lauder, and both of them came back with this match. And when I swatched it on my hand, I thought, ooh, that's gonna be too dark. But then when I applied it to the face, I found, hey, that actually does look pretty good. So overall, it's good. I don't think you need to run out and buy it if you have other similar glowy foundations. It doesn't surpass my love for the Chanel Vita Lumiere, but it is one that I think that I will go ahead and hold on to. But yeah, those are just some of my initial thoughts over the last week with this product. Let me know in the comment box down below, do you like this series? Do you like the idea of this, where I can just give you a little weekly sit down and quickly review a couple of products that I have been enjoying? Or maybe, you know what, in the future, I'm even going to tell you about some products maybe I was using that week and they're not working out so well for me, because I think that that's really important to talk about too. I'm not a negative person. Clearly, the name of my channel is Katie's Joyful Life, but I also do like to be honest with you, and I want to make sure that I am giving good feedback, so then that way, especially in this economy when we are all trying to pinch our pennies a little bit more, you can make good purchasing decisions. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up video if you found this helpful. Subscribe before you leave if you are not currently subscribed. You know, my analytics tell me that quite a few of you guys watch my videos, but you are not subscribed to my channel, and it would really help me out if you went ahead and did that. Lots of fun stuff coming up in the week ahead here, but for right now, I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today, and until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.